What are the habits of the rich? Are there specific habits that wealthy people have developed to help them get rich? A dynamic and empowering speaker, Tom Corley. Tom Corley spent over 5 years studying the difference between the rich and poor, including how they live, work, eat, exercise, and so on. For the purpose of this study, rich is defined as having at least 160k in a yearly income and 3.2 million in assets. Poor is defined as 30k in yearly income with at least 5k in assets. He found that the rich people have different habits than the poor people. What do you think what rich people do differently? Well, here's the answer. Let's start with 10 habit stats that rich people do differently. 76% of rich people exercise 4 times a week, compared to 23% of poor. 80% of rich are focused on accomplishing some single goal, versus 12% of the poor. 63% of wealthy listen to audiobooks during commute to work, versus 5% of poor people. 81% of wealthy maintain a to-do list, versus 90% of poor. 67% of rich people write down their goals, versus 17% of poor. 88% of rich people read 30 minutes or more each day for education or career reasons, compared 2% of poor. 44% of wealthy wake up 3 hours before work starts, compare 3% of poor. 86% of wealthy love to read, compare 26% of poor. 70% of rich eat less than 300 junk food calories per day. 97% of poor eat more than 300 calories of junk food per day. 63% of wealthy parents make their children read 2 or more non-fiction books a month, versus 3% of poor. These are the top 10 habitual states that differentiates rich mindset from a poor. You can adopt some of these habits and you will see a big life-changing differences. I hope you guys found these habits helpful. If so, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Talk to you next one.